Good morning and welcome once again to Empowering Morning Conversations. And a quick reminder to you, what we are doing here is to shift us out of that conditioned, automatic, fixed way of being that we have. All right, don't forget one thing. Who you are being in life is what is giving you the life that you have. All right. So if you're looking for something different to show up, if you are looking for something which you are even afraid to imagine to show up, then there are a lot of things that you might want to be willing to be. See, I'm a firm believer in one thing, and I'm sure that many of you have realized by now that we are creating our life, we are defining ourselves, we are defining our life, and we are stuck inside a kind of prison that we have made ourselves. And luckily for us, it's not a steel prison, it's made of clay. And clay can always be broken. All right? So there is something that we are doing or not doing that's not allowing us to have a life that we desire. So I just want to share with you that there are these questions that I ask myself every morning. And from now on, I'm going to ask those questions with you. The questions that I'm asking myself, and the questions are going to be for you too. Let's ask the same questions to each other. So the question that I'm asking myself is, what am I refusing to be that if I would be that, it would create for me everything that I desire in my life? So should I repeat that very, very slowly for everyone? What am I refusing to be that if I would be that, it would allow me to create everything in my life that I desire? What am I refusing to be that if I would be that, it would allow me to create the life that I desire. It would allow me to create all the money that I desire. It would allow me to create all the love that I desire. It would allow me to create all the respect that I desire. So what am I refusing to be that if I would be that, it would allow me to create a life that I desire? Now, there are two categories of people that we are going to come across. One category is going to say, I've already created a life that I desire. Okay, that's wonderful. Right? And you can ask yourself that question, that if you have created a life that you desire, would you ever have any complaint in it? Even if you have created a life that you desire, you say that, then do you have everything in it that you desire? Or somewhere your logical mind says, okay, be happy with what you have. You got so much, itna mil gaya, you got so much, be happy in it. So that's one kind of life you may be creating. That's fine. And the other type of people are those who say, hello, I have not created the life that I desire. I still want to create it. So both of you are welcome to be in this inquiry. Hello, good morning. Time to wake up, open your eyes, smell the coffee. So, if you have a desire for an, really creative life, what we need to have, I think, is the willingness to receive. The question to ask yourself is, am I really willing to receive? Problem is, maybe we are not willing to be what we need to be in order to receive. Well, let me ask you the question in a slightly different way. What are you not willing to be, or what am I not willing to be that keeps me from receiving? So today morning, I was trying to answer this question, what am I not willing to be that would allow me to receive? So I got some very interesting answers for myself, but I will not tell you. I'd rather hear from you first. So when I asked this question, I definitely realized how many points of view I have about how I'm supposed to be. Like, I don't want to be demanding. I don't want to ask. One of the big things that came up for me was that, oh, so Deepak, you cannot ask. If you ask, people will not like you. People will not love you if you ask. I'm refusing to be what I call as greedy. You know, I refuse to be a person that people might think that I'm greedy. I was refusing to be pushy. So I was looking at all the things that I'm not willing to be. I'm not willing to be a person who blows his own horn, you know. अपनी तूती नहीं बजाना चाहता. Funny things I realized. I'm not even willing to believe that people will want to pay me for my services. How funny is that? I'm not willing to believe that people will love me even if I ask for something. Because very rarely, I mean, I cannot ask. So I'm just waiting for it to fall on my lap. Asking makes me small. And you know what the funny thing that I realized also? And I talk about judging every morning. I'm not willing to be a person who will not judge himself. I mean, that's just the beginning of the question. I'm planning to ask this question the whole day and see how many answers I get. It's so interesting, you know. We have so many points of view. So why don't you all close your eyes for a moment and ask this question? What are you can ask to yourself, like, what am I not willing to be that keeps me from receiving? What am I not willing to be that keeps me from receiving everything that I desire? And if you have a notebook with you, you can open your eyes and start writing down. You'll get some very, very interesting answers. Some of them might be surprising also.
Sir, could you please repeat the question?
Very simple question. What am I not willing to be that keeps me from receiving whatever I desire? What am I not willing to be? Another way of asking the same question would be, what am I refusing to be that if I would be able to create everything that I desire? So I put the question in the chat box. You can see it over there. And the sub question, it's a sub question. What am I refusing to be?
Hmm.
Yeah. What am I refusing to be that if I would be, it would create everything that I desire? So you can dwell in it. And if some answers are popping up in your head, you're most welcome to share it with us. So ladies and gentlemen, what are the answers popping into your head? I shared mine. Yeah, Shakti.
So Deepak,
Shakti raised her hand first. Abhinav, you
So-
can raise your hand. Yeah, great.
For me, I'm not completely trusting this universe. I'm telling that, okay, universe will arrange everything for me, but I'm not trusting that. Somewhere I have the doubt how it's going to pop up, how it's going to get it. I'm more focusing on how.
Okay.
That's one thing. Then the second one, it's popping in my head. It's like whatever I'm having now, I'm not ready to relieve that. I'm feeling that okay, I'm so safeguard. This is the safest place. From this place, I want that one as well.
Yeah, I want to
That-
preserve this.
Yes, kind of dual thing. I'm holding it, dual mindset.
And why? I think it's interesting. No, why would we believe that we cannot have both?
Yes, either
And
this
here
or
it-
that kind of thing.
This is our thinking, na? This or that thinking, polarity thinking that we have.
Yes,
Also, when you say I cannot trust the universe, you are saying if my universe might give me something which I may not like.
yes, that's
That's the fear. Na?
yes, sir.
Might give me, oh, I might lose this, I'll lose that, The mind is not looking at, I might get something much greater. Looking at, I should not lose what I already have. Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes,
Yes, sir.
Abhinav, go ahead.
see, hi, so Deepak, good morning. So,
Morning, morning.
this question is confusing for me. Why? Because how the life occurs to me is like, this is not given to me by the God. I wish all this was given to me by the God. So your question is what you are denying to yourself. And for me, it comes across as what has not been given to me by the Almighty. Or
Did you read the questions in the chat box?
no, I only listen to your question.
No, read the question in the chat box.
What I'm not willing to be, that keeps me from receiving. What I'm refusing to be, that it would create everything that I desire.
So it's got
But I'm helpless.
about God or
How-
anything.
Yeah, but it looks as if I'm helpless. I don't have the power to, do anything.
So what it means is if I'm helpless, you are saying I'm refusing to be strong, I'm refusing to be bold, I'm refusing to be
Okay.
powerful.
Okay.
यही तो है ना आंसर फिर
Yeah.
saying that I'm feeling helpless उसका मतलब है I refuse to be powerful, I refuse to be bold,
Yeah.
I refuse to
Yeah.
be courageous. क्वेश्चन ये है कि आप
Yeah.
क्या नहीं
Got it.
होना चाहते हो और अगर आप वो
हाँ,
हो
पावरफुल नहीं होना चाहते. हाँ.
जो कुछ भी है बहुत सारी चीजें होंगी आप क्या नहीं
बिल्कुल.
होना चाहते हो अगर आप वो हो जाओ तो आपको सब कुछ मिलेगा जो आप चाहते हो दैट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ द क्वेश्चन बाय द वे
Yeah. Got it. Thanks.
थिंक सम मोर राइट डाउन द आंसर्स मैं सुबह से लिख रहा हूँ मुझे
Okay.
10-12 आंसर्स आए डिड यू हियर माय शेयरिंग
Yes, I did.
I'm refusing to be demanding. I'm refusing to ask. So I got a breakthrough this morning by asking. You must have received a message from me. I refuse to be
Yes.
hustling. Refuse to be perceived as a greedy fellow. I refuse to be a pushy guy. I refuse to be
Yeah.
big and famous. I refuse to fully believe in myself and my powers. If you start writing, it will open up how many things that we want to be. हम क्या नहीं होना चाहते हैं. I realized this morning when I asked this question, I refuse to be very, 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 rich. Because the thought which came in my mind was, oh my God, I'll have to do a lot of work. I'll have to employ a lot of people, बड़ी मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी, income tax से झेलना पड़ेगा and all that shit. All right. So think about it. Thank you, Abhinav. Tyakuddin, go ahead.
Yeah, almost same as you said. Don't want to be that much of demanding, pushy, and greedy and selfish. And I'm seeing because we are seeing some managers or the senior position people are doing the same. They are pushy, they are greedy. So we are in our mind, we should not be like this. But I feel because of that habit or character, they become that position. So we are neglecting that, and we are thinking, I'm thinking that no, it should not be that way with other staff or other people.
Yeah.
So these are the traits.
Interesting, isn't it? Because one thing,
Yeah.
if you understand, Tyagu, thank you very much for sharing that. You can mute yourself now. See, if you really want to receive, you have to be able to perceive everything without a point of view. Do you notice, okay, whatever we are telling, these are our points of view that we have. So I have a point of view, I should not be like this. I have a point of view, I should not be like this. If I ask you that, you'll say, why you can't be like that? And you'll have to answer for that also. So that will be another point. So true receiving is being able to receive everything. Don't you think? You're not putting so many conditions. I will not receive this, I will not receive this, I will not receive this. Asina ji, too much noise that you're in. Mute yourself. Everybody else is also making noise. Mute yourself, everybody. Thank you. Yeah. So true receiving, like being, if we don't have what we desire, think, if we don't have what we desire, we are putting barriers in the way of receiving things. Okay. And all our barriers are our point of view. So when you answer this question, what am I refusing to be? So everything that you're refusing to be is what? It's some point of view that I have. Oh, people should not think I'm greedy. People should not think I'm demanding. I will not be demanding because demanding people are not nice. So I don't want to be a not a nice person. I must always be a nice person only. These are our own points of view, isn't it? You don't have to be a bad person. Nobody's saying that. But what is good, what is bad? Can you be a surgeon and say कि मैं खून नहीं बहाऊंगा किसी का? Have you thought about it? Can you be a surgeon who has a point of view that I will not shed any blood? Hari, he has to shed blood to save a life. Can you be a surgeon if you say I will never ampute somebody, even if amputation is required? So if you really want everything that you desire, you should have the capacity to perceive everything without a point of view. Now, can you see why we are not receiving? It's very uncomfortable even to find out what these point of views that are there with us, Itne sare hain. There's so many of them. So guys, remember one thing, you have to be willing to receive So my question is, are you willing to receive? So are you willing to receive so that you can have a life that you desire, my dear friends? Are you willing to receive? Yeah, Shakti.
Yes, sir. I'm willing to receive with total ease. So every day I'm doing this clearing. Some of the things I'm getting with total ease. Even I'm doubting that. Oh, I'm getting it so easily. How it's possible? That guilt feeling or some worry feeling, suddenly I'm getting it. If I'm getting with total ease, because I struggled to get everything before. Now, if I'm getting with total ease, I'm doubting that. Why it's happening? How it's happening? Even that is there, sir. I'm not willing to receive it with total ease.
Yeah, because there is some point of view about that also, no? Work
Okay.
hard. You can never get anything unless you work hard. And there is a saying which we used to hear, Aram hai haram.
Okay.
Haram hai haram. How many of you have heard that? Kunain, can you translate what it means? Haram hai haram.
Haram hai haram. Rest is not permissible.
Yeah, being at ease is
Not
sinful.
sin.
Haram means sin, no? Interesting. All right, let's do a little clearing here. Maybe it helps you all. So what have you made so valuable about your definitions of receiving that actually keep you from being which, person who can receive? Everything that is times of Godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Yes, right and wrong, good and bad, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Now, pay attention to this clearing statement. It works even if you don't pay attention, but it's better if you pay attention. First of all, I want to tell you, see how many definitions of receiving we have. So give me one example of definition of receiving. Mine was what? I'm willing to receive as long as I am not being greedy. I'm willing to ask as long as the other person will not stop loving me. If I ask, they will stop loving me. That's the point of view I had. Okay. If I ask someone for something, they may not love me. So I will receive only if I'm 100% sure that they will love me, even if I ask. That's my definition. Are you understanding it? Abhinav, are you listening?
Yes.
Yeah, we have definition for what we are willing to receive also. Yeah, Reddy Garu.
Good morning, sir.
Maniji.
I always think that I should not ask anything for anybody if I don't accept no from them.
Oh, they might say no. That will be quite humiliating, no?
Yeah, so I never ask them.
Yeah, that's one of mine also. I should also say. They may say no. Unwilling to hear no. So I realized one more that I have, that is, I'm not willing to be humiliated. If I ask something from someone, they may make fun of me and say, "Arey, you deserve this. How can you ask this? Shakal dekhi apni." I don't want to hear that from anyone. Yes, Kunan sir.
Yeah, what came to me strongly, sir. I'm not willing to know who exactly I am, and not willing to find out the truth of my purpose of creation by the creator. And I'm not willing to know more why I'm existing in this world And what will happen to me when I leave this body? And what else? So I'm not willing to explore the real me.
Okay. And how does that stop you from receiving, my dear?
I am lost in this world, lost in many things, aimless.
So I just got a thought. Can I share that thought with you, Puneet?
Yes, sir, please.
You know, the thought came to me is that if we are so much worried about the afterlife, okay, what will happen to me when I die, and I'm not living fully in this life, then what kind of a life is that? Just a thought came. I am more worried about what will happen when I die, because I don't know when I'll die. I don't even really know if there is any life after that. But I'm more worried about what will happen when I die, that I'm not living fully this life that I'm already alive in. So ye ख्याल मुझे आया. I thought I'll share it with you.
Yeah, I do agree, but I don't agree with the word worry.
Concern, whatever. That's my thought. So there's no agreement or disagreement here. I'm not in an argument with you.
Yeah.
ख्याल आया आपसे share किया. All right, Neeti, and thanks for sharing, Kunal. That was something I'm trying to connect it with receiving. Yes, Neeti.
Yes, sir. Sir, with receiving what is coming to me, and it is also a question that I'm seeking clarification on. What is coming is I am open to receiving, but like you're saying, there is a condition there. I am in the want of receiving of an opportunity to create. Everybody has certain people in their lives who have a giving mode to them. What is wrong in wanting to create for self rather than receive from others? There is always a need in a human being to create for self, that self-respect that yes, this I have created for myself. So when you are on that junction, how do you look at receiving and how do you manage yourself?
So what are you saying? I don't need to receive anything. I can create everything myself.
I need to receive the opportunity to be able to create.
Yeah, so that
I
also
would
receiving.
rather create with effort rather than being given by somebody because of that self-esteem factor that comes in at certain
Yeah,
junctions.
I like it. So I should not be driven by anybody. I should create it. I get it. I want
Yes.
self-determination in my life. That's okay.
That's okay. Okay.
But my
Thank
question to you is this. What are the definitions of receiving that we have? Look at all the things that we are not willing, or not this, not this. So in this sentence, you yourself said it. I have to work. I have to work for it.
Yes, because self-respect is also a part of life that has to be sustained.
Yeah, ma'am. So do you notice that we have a point of view about self-respect also? That I will respect myself only if I work hard or something?
No, certain things you want to create, you don't want it to be in a receiving mode.
Yeah,
Like
even if you're creating, the universe has to give you, no? So you have to be willing to receive
giving
that.
of the opportunity, receiving of the opportunity.
Exactly. So
Where
the question is, I get it, what you're saying. You understand? I completely get what you're saying, but I want you to understand one thing. What are the definitions that we have made about receiving itself? If you're not aware of it,
so this is the only thing that is coming to me, that
think more. The question is, what am I refusing to be? That if I would be that, it would allow me to receive everything that I desire. So what am I not willing to be? That was the question. What or who am I not willing to be? So when I asked that question to myself, I got a lot of answers popping into my head. I shared some of them with you. So what is it that we are not willing to be? Like Abhinav said, he realized that he's not willing to be bold or recognize his own power. Like I was refusing to be demanding and pushy and asking. I was not willing to believe many things. So that was one part of it. Now, the next part of it is, what are the definitions we've made about receiving itself? So I realized this question when I asked this morning, that for me, receiving is bad. If I receive anything from someone, मैं नीचा हो जाता हूँ. You know, it's like receiving. Somebody is giving, I'm receiving. But the same attitude I may be carrying towards the universe also, no? In fact, many people, they go to the holy place and they ask for something. And I go there and I say, why should I ask for something? Am I going to temple as a beggar? You know, it's like, मैं मांगने के लिए नहीं जाऊंगा. I will not go there to ask for something. So I have a big problem about asking, no? So that's one of the ways in which I have defined receiving. So I would be thinking 20 times by, of asking you. So it was a big breakthrough for me to ask you, Niti, to do something for me. All that writing down and making that stuff that you did. I wouldn't ask normally. And because I'm not willing to ask, then I end up trying to do everything myself. So what are the definitions that we have made about receiving? It's a very powerful question to keep asking yourself. What are the definitions? So let's do a little clearing, because I wanted to explain the definition business before that. Yeah, Tiaguddin, go ahead. We will answer your question first.
Yeah, this is a great point. I was thinking from yesterday, not yesterday, frequently, because from last 3-4 years, I am hesitate to ask, salary hike. I was, timing the market like, no, now new project is going on. What he will think, what they will think. I need permission. I am going to get the permission. Can I ask now? Then he will be silent. So this maybe the thing, we are to be the best employee, better. But some people are doing the same, asking and going and changing the company and going somewhere. But we are in the still one place because we are not ready to ask. We are not break that, mediocre that we are a nice employee, something. So I feel that is very important thing.
All right, good thing, great, thank you. Yes, Malika.
Good morning, sir. Good
Morning.
morning, everyone. Yeah, I think the scarcity mindset is stopping us to receive.
Okay.
That's what we have to make ourselves the abundant mindset. For that, we have to practice. That's what I feel.
Okay, very good. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, Vectorel.
Sir, my definition of could be, but now I'm changing. The definition of receiving is, I put it like, it is a lottery. You will get it, but the probability is 1 in million. Somebody will get it. Okay, they come in newspaper. But now my definition is changing thanks to EMC. Receiving is a right. It doesn't judge anybody. It falls for everyone. It is up to us. We have to go and stand in the right.
And we are only stopping it with our own points of view. Get it? All the receiving that is possible. So let's do this clearing now. Guys, listen to it very carefully. What have you made so vital and valuable about your own definitions of receiving that keeps you from being someone who can actually receive? We have so many definitions of receiving that we are not able to receive. So everything that is stopping you from receiving, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Yes, right and wrong, good and bad, from night shows, boys, powers, and beyond. So remember, guys, one thing, whatever you define, whatever you define, you limit what it can be and what you can receive. So Another clearing. What are you refusing to be that you truly could be? Yeah. What are you refusing to be that you could be? That if you actually be that, it would allow you to receive everything that you decided that you cannot have, that you cannot do, that you cannot create, that you cannot generate, and everything that stops you from doing that, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Yes? Right and wrong, good and bad, online shorts, boys, beyond. So think about it. What are you refusing to be? That if you could truly be that, it would allow you to receive everything that you decided that you cannot have, that you cannot be, that you cannot do, that you cannot create, and that you cannot generate. And everything that stops that, would you destroy and uncreate it all? No. So that's the thought that we have for today. And another thing that I want to ask you today is, are you willing to be grateful for what you have? So let's take a moment, close your eyes, and allow yourself to experience your body completely, from your toes to the top of your head, and have complete awareness of this wonderful body in which you are undertaking your life journey. Be aware of this wonderful body, this wonderful creation, this body with the mind and the emotions, and this body that allows you to have this fantastic experience of your life on this plane of existence. And see the beauty of this body. See the balance with which all the organs exist to keep this engine running for you to experience. What an awesome creation of God it is. And can you allow yourself to experience tons and tons of love and gratitude towards your body? Tons and tons of love and gratitude for your body. Please experience it and say to your body, because we've all abused our body, we have neglected it. So let's say to our body, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you, my dear body. And thank you for allowing me to reside in you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So all you wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary people, would you please open your eyes now and be ready to receive, and be ready to receive the wonderful Shairi from Kuldeep ji and our Tirukural after that, and then Kunen ji. Kuldeep ji, good morning again. We are looking forward to your Shairi, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, friends. कहते हैं कि भ्रमर कोई कुमुदनी पर, भ्रमर मतलब भौरा, कुमुदनी मतलब कली। भ्रमर कोई कुमुदनी पर मचल बैठा तो हंगामा। भ्रमर कोई कुमुदनी पर मचल बैठा तो हंगामा। हमारे दिल में कोई ख्वाब पल बैठा तो हंगामा। भ्रमर कोई कुमुदनी पर मचल बैठा तो हंगामा। हमारे दिल में कोई ख्वाब पल बैठा तो हंगामा। अभी तक डूब कर सुनते थे जो किस्सा मोहब्बत का, मैं किस्से को हकीकत में बदल बैठा तो हंगामा।
Such a beautiful one. if a bee sat on a flower, there was a hangama. What is the word for hangama? Problem,
Yes.
right? And if something came into my heart, that was a problem. And we've heard a lot about love. And when I allowed myself to love, then also there was a hangama.
Yes.
So why not just be? Thank you. Yes, Vetri, your turn. Are you ready with something, or shall I ask Kunen sir? Is Kamal there?
Couldn't please.
Okay, Kamal, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, sir. So thank you, sir, for today's receiving, because I'm also contemplating that we are such a hardware कि कुछ receive करने से पहले ही उसको ना करना शुरू कर देते हैं. Even this has happened with me also. If somebody wants to give me some gift or compliment, no, it was like ना हम कहाँ इस काबिल हैं. It was all right receiving से पहले ही हम उसको मना कर देते हैं. So that is something which is very, no, इतने हैबिचुअल, इतने हार्डवेयर हो गए कि हम पहले उसको ना कर देते हैं. तो उसको बारे में मेरे को सोचना पड़ेगा कि बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें हैं जो मैं ना कर देता हूँ, एंड आई एम ब्लॉकिंग दैट. हाँ, शायरी तो एक है कि हल्के हल्के बढ़ रही है चेहरे की लकीरें.
हल्के हल्के बढ़ रही हैं चेहरे की लकीरें. ओके.
हाँ, हल्के हल्के बढ़ रही है चेहरे की लकीरें, नादानी और तजुर्बे का बंटवारा हो रहा है.
So who's going to translate that one?
आप कुनैन जी बता पाएंगे इसको ट्रांसलेट करके?
हाँ कुनैन बताओ, उसके बाद अपना भी बता देना.
बहुत अच्छा शेयर है sir. It's very meaningful that I'll just explain the summary that with the time I'm getting older, I'm getting transformed from my young age to old age, and this is reflecting the difference between the innocence and the experience of the life.
Yeah.
So that is in summary, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you. And let's listen to your share, Kunen.
मेरा शेयर जो है जनाब, this is inspiration inspired by your thoughts of the day today, that अर्ज किया है कि न दरिया में पानी न बरसात है, न दरिया में पानी न बरसात है, समंदर से लेकिन मेरी मुलाकात है. न दरिया में पानी न बरसात है, समंदर से मेरी मुलाकात है. मैं निकला हूं सर पे कफन बांधकर, मैं निकला हूं सर पे कफन बांधकर, ये बाजी यकीनन मेरे हाथ है.
वाह 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 वाह.
ये बाजी यकीनन मेरे हाथ है.
अब ट्रांसलेशन भी खुद ही कर दो. जल्दी हो जाएगा.
न दरिया में पानी न बरसात है, there is no river, there is no rain, but I am willing to interact and challenge and find the ocean. But I don't have any rain, I don't have any water, but I am ready to meet the ocean. So there is uncertainty, but I'm willing for look for something bigger.
Beautiful.
मैं निकला हूं सर पे कफन बांधकर. I am in my journey to lose everything, even my life, but I am confident that I will win this journey or this battle. I'll be the winner at the end.
Wow. Great. Thank you, everybody. Today, every one of you who participated and asked questions and shared makes it much more rich for every one of us. So thank you very much and have a wonderful day. And tomorrow the weekend starts, so you have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself and be open to receive everything that you refuse to receive. God bless you. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Stay safe, stay blessed all. Bye-bye. Victory.